It's the ready one.
Well, Jed showed up. Jed's, wow, yeah, a couple. He's got one.
Whatever it was that they were changing on the snap-on dodge, they got that handle. And he's ready. Finds himself in the number 8 position right now. The rock height is 40. Tim Wilkerson has made 11 rounds so far. It wasn't Ryan Karate earlier that said Jimmy's going to run an 85. Didn't Richard Hartman tell Joe Costello just a few minutes ago that's not going to hold? There's some really good cars back here.
They're not exactly.
You believe the Honor Club Chevrolet has got a real shot at taking the pole. And for Cruz Pender, since he has taken over the duties of crew chief again,
I guess on that one,
went up towards the front of the line out here and said, hey,
everybody can sled but still run.
we can make a change. I mean, it's stipulated.
I see the video of him. I can't tell who's
still in adjustment mode when it was time to pull up and fire. Final adjustments made on both sides. Tim Wilkerson is the target at 387. Our spot to number 7. Impressive run, Joe Costello.
Oh, we're here with Jimmy Pratt. Brian Karate said you'd go in 85, so, you know, what happened?
Yeah, it's, we're doing our best here. That's a good run for us. I don't know that it'll hold, but it's a pretty good run, and, you know, it's just a little more data to put in there, and we'll learn from what we did there.
There it is, 86 to the top. We'll see if it holds.
Pretty good run. Okay, Jimmy. I get that. Pretty good run. 3.13 at the 8th mile, 283 miles an hour. And in a funny car, that ain't bad. Cruz was right there alongside. He made a very nice run as well at 3.91. And Cruz Pendragon moved up to the number 7 spot. So we can start looking at some of tomorrow's matchups. Like Ron Capps and Bob Tasker. Round 1. Shaw Langdon, round 1. Fast Jack gets the Chico. Round 1. But not all of them have been decided until we run these two. Behind this, we are going to maybe finish the business that is unfinished, but we're supposed to finish. I think I'm finished. Behind that, we've got the alcohol cars. Round number 1, we've got the factory stock showdown. Thank you to Samtec. That's going to be rolling in. But we still got nitro Harleys to move in the race there. We got a lot of stuff going on. I say round number 1, alcohol cars, round number 2. John Force for the Pina. Motor, Antifreak, Blue Death, and Chevrolet, and Tommy Johnson with the Make-A-Wish Dodge out of DSR. Tommy had the number 1 spot when we started. He got bumped back by Tim, and bumped back again by Robert. Can Tommy and John Collins and Rip Reynolds put his blue and white car back to the number 1 spot? Or can Brian Karate, Dan Hood, and John Forrest put their black and blue and white car in the number 1 spot? Everybody comes from resting the grass alongside the track. John Forrest is going to knock the tire loose, kick sideways with the necessary line, and Tommy's car went bang. Both stopped down there at the far end of the racetrack after a wild side-by-side run. Tommy Johnson climbing out of his car and walking away. And for the Make-A-Wish team, they had a very difficult run in Phoenix. And they came here and really looked like they had their hot rod back until that thing just blowed up. You can see that Tommy climbed out under his own power. He's talking to our safety safari team down there. No question about it, both teams were getting after it. Tommy's car overpowered the tire and kicked sideways. And Tommy's car tossed the body off of it. Watching this one more time. Tommy's car was very aggressive. Here's where John gets across, and that really didn't look like a huge kabang. There's no question it broke the body in half and spit the back of it up in the air where it landed right over there on the ground. Watching it, this is not like a huge, devastating type explosion. At least it didn't look like it from this angle. Right here you see John spin the tires and hit sideways, and he goes, okay, enough. And yeah, that thing certainly blew the blower off of it, but... John Collins, Tommy Johnson, that entire Make-A-Wish team, they really looked like after a rough run in Phoenix, that they were back on track to have a good weekend. And they still could salvage a good weekend, but that one is certainly going to hurt. Let's take a look at how they're going to match up tomorrow now that all is said and done. Robert ends up at the top spot. Terry Haddock in round number 1. Caps and Tasca, that's pretty intriguing. Forrest and Campbell will race head to head.
Nobody here knows me.
How about Matt Hicken and Johnny Lindbergh? Let's take a look at the other side. Tim Williamson versus Dave Richard.
How could that be?
Cruiser, Sean Michael, will be TJ, and John Smith, if that is your real name, and Fast Jack Beckman will race J.R. Todd. That's tomorrow, that's funny car. What I'm hearing down there on the racetrack is that there isn't any oil to be cleaned up. It's a matter of making sure that they got all the parts and all the pieces and all the shrapnel. I think it'll be time for a little unfinished business as we refinish the finish of unfinished. Okay, let's see now. Warren's getting in his car a little early. Is he getting in and like, oh, what? Under the dash? What's Warren doing under the dashboard? You don't think he's leaning under the dashboard? Look at him. Warren's leaning over. Is that like where the dial is on the computer? Look at David McCullough's going back to check.